If you feel like you keep getting the same book recommendations, here are some fantasy books that I think are really underrated. The Sacred Space Between by Kalie Reid. This is a standalone adult romantic fantasy about an exiled saint and the devout iconographer that is sent to paint him. It's compared to Divine Rivals, which I think is very accurate. The writing is very lyrical, very atmospheric, there's a lot of yearning, and it's ultimately a story about religious trauma, healing, and finding a home in another person. I thought it was beautifully written, and I think if you enjoy romantic fantasy, you might like this one. The Swan's Daughter by Roshani Chokshi. This is a young adult standalone romantic fantasy. It's about a Verita swan named Demelza, and in this world, Verita swans have the power to wring out the truth from people. Demelza is forced into hiding, and she ends up striking a deal with the kingdom's Prince Aris. He promises that he will provide her with safekeeping in exchange for her truth-telling song to sort out his potential brides. This is a book that feels very whimsical. It feels like a classic fairy tale, but it's also got really fascinating, darker undertones to the lore and to the fantasy, which makes the story feel so unique. To me, it had the same energy as an animated Barbie movie, specifically Barbie Swan Lake, and I obviously mean this as the highest form of compliment. The writing is very purple prose, very flowery, but I personally really loved it. The God in the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. This is the first in an adult fantasy duology based off of Korean mythology. We follow Hani, who is a gumiho, and a gumiho is a fox-like creature in Korean folklore. Hani used to be known as the terrible scarlet fox, but now she is working at a cafe and she's just chilling, living her life. Then we've got Sokka, who is a trickster god. He was exiled from the heavens and he kind of just spends his days hunting demons and getting on Hani's nerves. But one day when a demon escapes the underworld and the scarlet fox emerges from hiding, Sokka is offered a chance to have all of his sins be forgiven if he destroys the scarlet fox and the demon. But Hani isn't going to let that happen because obviously she does not want to be persecuted, so she finds a way into helping him with his investigation. I adore Sophie Kim's writing. I think her writing is so much fun. That's really the best way to describe it. I was laughing out loud while reading this, and there were also a lot of emotional moments that really landed. I think she does such a good job at balancing the two, and I really enjoyed this. Let me know if you've read any of these or if you have any recommendations.